Recently, with Charlie Kirk being assassinated,
He's a piece of garbage. Of course we were mean. I am so tired of people saying, oh, but, it's a terrible thing. No, Hitler is dead. I'm glad Hitler's dead. Evil people have no place in my world. He was a hateful human being. It was disgusting, the things that he said and did.
This is Tim Kennedy with the Daily Signal. We are here at the second ever No Kings Rally in Washington, D.C. We're asking attendees, what has Trump and Republicans done to merit being called kings, and is there still room for compromise with the other side? Let's see what they have to say. How exactly, to either of you, is Trump a king, so to say? In what way specifically, if you're going to narrow it down?
I need time to think because I have so much. I keep up with so much. So there's just so many statistics that I can sit here and give you, or so many answers. But
so we'll maybe move on to the next one then.
There's so many ways, but it comes down to being an authoritarian. In every way, he wants to control every aspect of the government, from elections to free speech to the courts. It goes on and on.
He just disregards all the laws. He makes his own laws. It's all part of the plan.
When you say it's part of the plan, could you...
25. It was no secret. The American public I guess they didn't take it seriously.
For the people in the audience who may not know Project 2025, what are some of the things in there that just...
I can't remember. I'm lucky I remember my name some days, but I can't remember. But just Google it, for God's sake. It's 2025. There is no excuse for being ignorant in this day and age.
Sending like the Texas National Guard to Chicago when the governor of Illinois doesn't want the National Guard there. That's just a couple.
Is Chicago or states like California safe for people?
Absolutely, it's safe. Yeah, it's safer than anywhere else. It's safer. It's just as safe as Mississippi or Alabama or any of those other states that he's not sending troops to those places.
So I feel like he's not, shouldn't be in office because he's not for what the people stand for.
But what do you think about the 77 million people who voted for him? Does that still make him a king?
You have anything?
I think that he doesn't tell the truth. It's all propaganda.
If you look at the popular vote, the Democrats, well, not this past election, but in prior elections, the Democrats have won the popular vote. And it's only been because of the districts that the Republicans won that Trump got in power. So the first time, this time it was an exception. But
the sign with Malcolm X on it, I have to ask you, why did you choose the Malcolm X sign? What does that represent to you today at the No Kings protest?
I think it's too hard to just say in one sentence, but I live here, I'm not going to stand up and just let people take over my country and let it be a hateful place.
We might even need to be a little bit meaner. Maybe we have to, stop being so nice.
Because you seem like a pretty nice lady.
I'm a pretty nice lady, but I can be pretty mean, too.
I see. People on the other side are going to say that they feel like the Democrat Party has been mean. Recently, with Charlie Kirk being assassinated,
He's a piece of garbage. Of course we were mean. I am so tired of people saying, oh, but, it's a terrible thing. No, Hitler is dead. I'm glad Hitler's dead. Evil people have no place in my world. He was a hateful human being. It was disgusting, the things that he said and did. It's really depressing. I don't know how anybody your age even thinks of having children, okay?
Do you think the other side is worthy of compromise?
at this point, no. My family are white supremacists, and I'm sick of it. The lack of empathy from the other side is what bothers and concerns me the most.
He's a piece of garbage. Of course we were mean.
Are there any redeemable parts of MAGA in your opinion?
Yeah, there are. I think we should have made immigration more difficult at the border. Okay, that's not anti-immigrants, it's having a border. I could list a few other things. I think there's some things about them that are all right.
The reason that we are where we are and that we have the wealth that we have is because we've been open and we've been generous and we've helped others. And when we stop doing that, we're not gonna have that wealth. You get wealth by sharing your wealth and by inviting people in.
We have to pay Congress's health care while they're on vacation. We have to pay Argentina's health care, but he's not taking care of us.
He just thinks that he can do whatever he wants to do with the American people, our money, in our land.
Who would you say is your top pick for the 2028 election?
Of course, I'd like to have Obama. I'd like him to be king, quite frankly. I would take him as a king. I would.
Take Obama as a king, get rid of Trump?
I would take Obama as a king any day.
Anyone that's for inclusion, diversity, and wants America to be a land for all people, because that's what America was built on, was immigration. So if that's not going to be upheld, then I believe they shouldn't be in office, like President Donald Trump.
Newsome, 100%. Yep.
Newsom.
No, I mean, I'm going to have to say him because he's the only one that's really come out and confronted Trump toe-to-toe and call him out on his BS.
I like Gavin Newsom a lot, and Kamala Harris a lot too.
Oh, you know who I love? Pete Buttigieg.
Would you mind reading your shirt real quick? Just so I
Oh, no, this
understand
shirt,
it? So-
actually, this shirt, my sister came up with the idea, and the front of it, this was a costume that was worn by a lady that was here at the last rally, and it had the front like that.
Oh,
and
you're
it
giving
had-
them out, I see. Okay.